Hello ladies and gents, I am Elephant and welcome to this stream of Factorio. So I have just been playing around with some of the ore and designing a new map for us to play on, because this is the release version of the game. I am hoping that we'll get a new version soon enough. Hang on, I just need to refresh my stream manager because it is balked up. I'm still running in Kenshi. Well, I updated it, come on. Oh no, Factorio, the ore must flow. Fantastic, so that I know that is at least working. Your health seems to be going well. Fantastic. Hang on, no, it's not working. Okay. Good, yes. Corrected. Awesome. Right, yes. So, this is the map which I have actually played I played 3 hours on this one solo. It's like, yeah, just like, starting off, because that's what Factorio is like. And so I plan to do this one again, because I actually really quite like this map. I started off with just building the ore mines over here, and then building the base in this direction here. I just unlocked trains, and so I was going to start expanding to the other directions. There is one mod which I am playing with, and that is infinite resources. So each of these patches will never ever run out of resources. To counter that, as you can see, I have reduced the size and frequency considerably of them. So they are very infrequent, because as soon as we have one, it will last forever. Now, you think this might reduce, the difficulty of the game, but it really doesn't. Well, it still makes the game quite challenging, because all I have to do, I still have to get the ore to my factory. It's just I don't have to worry so much about constantly expanding into new areas. So I can focus a bit more on the nitty-gritty of the factory itself, rather than spending all my time clearing out huge biter nests and just, expanding the mining and further out. Because some of the later mines are so huge anyway, they might as well be infinite. But they're not, so they do eventually run out. So that's why this is all like here. I've tried to reduce uranium as much as possible, because uranium is the one which is, I would say, is truly broken by the infinite resources. Everything else, it's balanced pretty well, because you need so much material, it's okay. Uranium, bit annoying. This is the important thing, the moisture. This is essentially the biome scale, and I find this is a really useful thing, because I've reduced it to minimum, and you can see the terrain is very nice and varied. There's lots of mud patches, still a little bit of sand, because I have increased the bias a little bit. Actually, I'll bring it down to touch so we have a bit more sand rather than mud. So if you take it up to here, see we just have mud in this area. But if I bring it down a little bit, yeah, we got a bit more sand. But the important thing I find is this moisture scale, because put it back up to default 100. You just have these huge areas of green and desert. So you're basically playing a game in the desert or in soil. This one is actually a mixture, but by doing this scale, you get all these little zones. So with this one, I can really tell that when we have a pollution being produced here, it will then break out and it will spill out into this area here, start hitting these nests and quickly spread over to these zones, even though over mud. In this area I'm going to be pretty fine because there's a lot of grass. This one will eventually get got, but probably only once we start mining here. And then over here as well, there's quite a few trees, so it will be slowing down and then it will suddenly spill out into this whole area and will be affecting loads of nests. Speaking of the enemy, I have doubled the starting area, because otherwise I find it's just a little bit too close to start with, because I'm going to have to be building in this area here. Like my mining will be built here, my power is probably going to go up here, or because rocket level land here. This will start, so here it will be probably where I build my factory, and I just find the bias a little bit too close. So I like to just double the starting area, so the initial bite nest is just out the way. And actually, I think I've increased the frequency, and I think I'll just bump up the size a little bit. So yeah, out here they're getting pretty big, whereas without that, if I just wait for it to regenerate them, See, they exist, but they're not quite merging into each other. I'd quite like to have it all merging in a bit here. So, yeah, I could probably just up the size a bit more. But this way, more frequency, slightly higher size, the starting area, we'll just make the basically initial starting not too much. We probably won't meet anybody just for maybe an hour or two into the game. Advanced, one thing you do want to do is always have research queue availability. It saves so much time. It's a real pain. You're like, oh, hang on, I've forgotten to research something. Research queue, keep it on. Brilliant. Flow information, normal. Trees. Oh yeah, reduce the water, so not having huge masses of lakes and things. Quite a few ponds and things. So, but yeah, just try and reduce, and also reduce the frequency and duration of the cliffs. So they're in the way, but they don't span across the entirety of the landscape. Not the wires down. And let us export the seed. Let's copy that and I'll actually save that. Because if anyone's interested in this, it'll actually be linked in the doobly-doo below. Excellent. Confirm. And let us click the big play button. Oh, we done crashed. So I'm gonna keep the spaceship here. It's an irreplaceable item, I guess. It's quite fun to be knocked here. So to start with, let's hit up some huge rocks. This is a really useful thing because these have lots and lots of stone. We can actually start getting some stone furnaces. I did contemplate running a Lazy Bastard stream, but I really don't have the patience for Lazy Bastard. It's such an annoying one. Right, let's just go to the iron smelter. There. And then... it's holding Z. Cool. Neat. There's a load of stuff going off in those. I'll actually need some iron plate. Go away. Good. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. I'm used to one being what I clear to. There you go. That'll do better. 5. Good. So, let's get the iron plates, get some burn furnaces going. I can really do with some more furnaces currently. Burn a mine of drills. These couple of drills to start with, I'm going to put these on coal. Ideally I want 4. But these can actually start feeding each other and doing a little bit of automation. But as you can see here, base mod, endless resources. So these just never go down. Though it says it's a huge number, it won't ever actually go down. So it's all really useful. Pollution's already beginning to spread. Awesome stuff. Okay. Make myself another mine because I need a lot of this to begin with. Okay, got the coal going. Build some more stone furnaces because I need quite a lot. One thing I've learnt while playing the game more, you really just want to keep on building and mining and everything. don't really ever let up, so I'm just looking on the lookout for some more big rocks. I'm going to have to go into the desert. There's one benefit of the desert, at least early on. There's a lot more big rocks in it. They're quite useful. Very quick to mine. And once you do have other things, it's actually a lot quicker. You can actually shoot them, grenade them and things, so it is a good way of getting more resources. Expected resources 20. That's plus 19. There you go. 23. That's it's slightly randomised. Neat. Unless it's just how it's adding up. Does that sometimes. What I would like to do is get a lab down. Probably need to, yeah, I need to burn drill and get myself some copper going. Don't need much copper initially, but I do need some. That'll do. Give myself more of these drills. Put that up there. Good. So they're actually now making me some more iron plate. There's some copper plate now. Awesome. It now gives me enough to start working on things like boilers and such. Good. And these now have extra coal in, so that's a group of 4. I'll drastically speed up all sorts of processing power. It's just more iron now. The speedrun in the game is something I still haven't done. It's something I should probably look into and actually get done at some point. Because it's all good. But at the same time, I just like just building big factories and just taking my time over everything. Not really having to force myself to build quickly or in a particular style. By being in a particular style, one thing I will be doing for definite in this playthrough is using trains massively. Doing lots and lots of train applications. There's a water pump. Probably didn't really need another burner drill, but I'll get another one on copper because I will need copper at some point, so might as well start it going now. If we get it late, then that's always a real pain. Get some basic power up and operational. Yeah, the reason why I think building power up here is there's a secondary coal over here. These 2 coals are probably close enough that I can just, rather than train it over, I can just do a big long belt over here. Bit of a pain with the amount of poles I'm going to need, but it will survive. Oh, goodness. So if you're hearing any whistling, there is a slight gap in one of my windows in this room, and the wind is blowing in just that particular direction that it is galing through it and making a quite high-pitched whistle. Get those built. I could also do with some more pipe. Okay, now next, 10 of those guys. Offshore pumping. Right, that seems a decent place. Probably don't need to be quite that high up. Could probably bring it down a bit. Can I go around? Just. Good, and let's place a pole there. Good. You can have a load of coal. Start actually generating all of the power in those. Though nothing to power just yet. Which is fine. I haven't actually got the research for the lab going though, but it'll come. Good. That is a lot of stuff just been built there. Give myself a lab going. Some more wire. Ooh, excellent. I build some basic wooden boxes as well. Plant that down there. 10 research bottles. So what's probably the best thing to start? Probably just automation. Get assembling machines going up. This is how you do laser blasers. You just build the 10 bottles, this thing, go. That's it. Which is why it's so annoying to start, because you have to just do everything to start with. Or manual. Laser blaster is one of the most active achievements in the game. Because you have to keep running backwards and forwards just to start with. It's doable. And then once you do get to a point, you start just building everything anyway by logistics. So it's not actually nothing too fancy, but yeah. Load of iron plates. Good. One of the things I find to start with is actually getting the power automated first. Something I've done a little bit differently over time. I find that this one is one of the more useful things to get rapidly automated. Let's get the coal being produced at a rapid rate. Then up like so. Another boiler down. Right, that's built. Get the power line over here. And just go straight down. automation is finished, that means I can actually start making these guys. Oh, not enough ingredients. Fair enough. One, two, three, four. Oh, that there. So, now all the power being produced. Still get the coal, just keep on going like that. There's no real harm in it at the moment. I would quite like the next research to start being produced though. That's a lot of copper plates. Good. Quickly empty all the coal into these things. Good, good, good. So not so much being produced in the way of coal currently, but it is enough to keep those 4 operational. Means now we can probably start shifting over to the next tier of ingredients. Got that there. Let's get more red bottles built. We need to clear some of this area. I am going to be building a big smelting works here. I might be able to sneak in some other parts, but let's start building a lot of these. I'm going to need a lot of them, so I may as well start now. If logistics for the belts, splitters, mainly the splitters I'm looking for, though the underground belt, it never hurts. Always something very useful to have. Let's probably get at least 1 radar up, probably more. Oh, coal is low. Put a load of coal in there, a load of coal in there. That's good though, getting all basic going. Good stuff. Lob the rest of the red bottles into here. There you go. All red bottles in there. And now on to the belt production. To be honest, I might as well automate. Actually, why bother? I'll make it on my person for now. Okay, so now I've got radar over the main base, so I can see what's going on. How many do I need? It's 12, isn't it? It's a lot. I think it's 24? what's it saying? Hang on, let's just do the calculation. So, calculator. So the belt transports 15 ore per time, and the processing takes 3.2. It's 48 time, and that produces 1. So, okay, I need 48 of these things. Right. Oh, I must be thinking of the higher power ones. Right, yeah, fair enough. The 2... Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I'm probably going to need to take out more of these trees. Just clear them all out. What I can do, though, is have them double up, as it were. So those are going to be all there. We can actually have the other load of ore on the other side here. I'm just going to need loads more, aren't I? Just more of everything. Get some more of that going down. Haven't got the logistics to be able to do that yet. Need more components though. Okay, that's a lot of coal. It's good, because that means I can fill these up with coal. Get everything going for the next processing. And that. Nice. Get some insert arms going. So we can come into here. I'd probably have to double it up by now. Make it pretty wide. Mounting operation. Bit different to normal, I guess, but no real difference. Excellent. I'm going to go for turrets, I think, next. Once I eventually get the research. Actually cancel that research. I may want to choose something else. Yeah, there's quite a few other options. Maybe steel. There's a lot of potentials. For the moment, nothing too strenuous. And then... Or could even merge them onto the same belt. Ooh. That'd reduce the throughput considerably. Huh. I really thought of that like that. They normally just build them large enough that it can have both sides. With 48 though, that's a lot of smelters. I can deal. Build my resources through here. And get rid of the trees. So you are going to be ore mine. I then need an underground belt and a couple of splitters. So much belt produced. And now I could start with this smaller project, but that's not how I roll with Factorio. Don't think it's how anyone rolls. You just always build way too large a projects. Pick up some ore from the belt. You've got plenty of ore now. What I could do with though is placing some of this in here. So I know I'll actually have enough. Looking at that. Cool. How's our production? We're doing fine with the ore so far. Tons of coal. Nice plate. Nice. Enough to do another load of that, and then loads more transport belt. Put the belt down here because I'm going to need more of it. Well, on the plus side, we're actually getting more resources. There. There. And I'm out of those again. The thing is that once this gets fully operational, it's like, well, why am I going smaller, right? Mine drills. You can find there. Proper power grid going. Like that. Cool. Building along coal. Of course. Of course, of course. But this means that we should now have, yep, power. Excellent. We have electric produced by... Yep, we have copper now being produced by electric power. Fantastic. Just to do the same with the iron. Clearing the way. Fantastic, and then we should be able to place some more of these in down. Place there. Excellent. Now have electric powered. All our resources are now being produced by electricity. We're getting there for automation. Good. So I can now remove these guys. And then probably just produce more hunting drills. Get rid of the burner drills. Gonna need a lot more furnaces, so let's go grab some stone here. Let's get 30 furnaces. Fine, let's do it. I need them, so why bother skimping at this point? Move all of this. Okay. Actually helps if I, reduce things better. This is down like so. Excellent. Plenty of coal to go around. Iron to go around as well. It's all down like that. Come on, get rid of the iron. Don't need it anymore. Oh, don't need it on my person. I need it, but let's get that operational like so. Where is... Am I out of inserters? I am out of inserters. Right. Let's make some more, eh? I almost used up all the coal. Only made 11. I should have made more. The reasons why I haven't done the speedrun, because I always build too few of things. We've got all these basic production facilities at the moment. Simple production of iron and copper. Nice. Get rid of some of it at least. Make some more wires while we're here. That'll do. 6 there. I'll keep the power plants, well, quite a little while. It's furnaces, I mean. Build some more. Place. so excellent. That's going to give us a lot more iron potential. Yep, so there's a lot more iron potential there. How's our power grid doing? Okay, we're now actually over capacity. So let's massively over egg our power plant. Get rid of one power plant so I actually have enough resources to make pipe. Two. What I'll do. 2. Nice. I seem to have got a decent number. One and get one more, I think it is. That's just a little bit more power, isn't it? Oh, and I'm out of belt again. We need to start producing some other things to be building for me. Let's get some more inserter arms. Put down like so, and then also get these all nicely in a grid as well. Nicely grid lined. Excellent. Way more power than was needed. It's good. Because we were hitting a limit on one engine. But now this is a much better amount. And I'm a bit sad about those biters, but they're way off yet. Some more research bottles. And then also turn more inserter arms. And more transport belts. The works, really. One of the reasons I'm not building closer is that I eventually want to be having train stations, and so when I have the grid, so this is the grid I'll be utilising, I want to make sure there's plenty of space to be building train stations. Could probably up this up here a little bit though. So we aren't taking up so much of the space down here where I want to be building the main zone. Let's do it like this then. I always have this idea of like keeping trees alive, but it's Factorio. Machine will expand. Lovely and neat. Clear out more of these trees. I've got to make them all the same, come on. Yeah, that's better. All those are there. Get more of those being produced. Does take more iron. Let's throw the research bottles in here and work on our next tier of research. Getting turrets up and running will be really useful. Need to start building just a few scattered around so that if biters do break through, or actually just biters decide to attack, I actually have defences set up and ready and waiting. So then, well, they don't do anything to my factory. That's those done there. How many have we got done? 2, 4, 6, 8. More furnaces. More production everywhere. Two, 4, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think I might just leave this little bit of a gap here. Go next layer down. Oh. Ran out of stone. I don't know if I've got enough space to build over by this side. Yeah, might have misaligned this. Not the end of the world if I did. But it might annoy you if I have done. Or those going up. Just turning alt mode off at the moment. Just because, well, I know what I'm doing. There, clear this one out. Excellent, that's all produced there. Two. Yep. 3, 4. Yeah, this will work. Yeah, it can do this. Can fit them all in, and then it can just... The smelting operation could just be in this area rather than expanding too far down. It's going to be a bit of a weird merger at the top, but I can deal with that. So I'll have a full line. I'm going to basically have going to 3 lines and 1 line over here. Yeah, done. Probably work on the iron more than the copper because I need iron more than copper. I'm not building anything. Build inserters. Lots of inserters. All the inserters. Good. So this smelting operation is doing fantastic. Getting loads and loads of iron. Good. Myself some more transport belt. Currently, these are at full capacity. Furnaces. Puts those down there as well. Place them all down. Come on. Mine away, and I'm nowhere near achievement. Well, the first achievement is the fast train within 90 minutes. I've now been going for 55. No, about 50 in the game because it's it was about 5 minutes messing around at the start, wasn't it? Let's place all these. So, yeah. Huge smelting grid going. But yeah, I can just keep building and building and building. Makes it windy out there. Smelting's good though. Going well. Keep building up here. Who's in the way? Yeah, no. And the splitter. How's the power still doing alright? I think I might swap these belts over, actually. Yeah, it'd be a tiny little bit more efficient to do it the other way. So can... Yeah, because I'll have to do twice. Okay, swap these over. Now this will split here. Over there like so. Ooh. Yeah, that was good. Then I need another splitter, don't I? Get another few splitters. Let's just grab all the resources off those belts. Oh, come on, belt. Need more of you. Would you guys just have some normal belt, please? And then I'll get some... There you go. Excellent, there we go. It's a slightly better, slightly cheaper way of merging those lines up. At least I can place all the components in ready for furnaces. Passive power consumption of inserters is basically negligible. Hundreds and hundreds of them, and you'll be barely using 400 watts. No, it's not much. You need three. A single power plant can operate so many hundreds of them on passive. A little bit more, you know, when they're actually active and doing stuff, but I'm a player who will always use the fast inserters, even though technically the orange ones are now can be more efficient. I'll always use the blue when I get them because it just saves effort. More inserters not being built. Good. So many resources. What I should do, probably build a couple of basic production facilities over here. I'm just going to start producing me cogs. I need so many cogs, I might as well just have a facility make them for me. The iron gear wheels, good. I'll do a similar thing for copper wire over here as well. You always need loads of it, so why not just put it in a crate? copper wire. Good. So I think that's all those operational. Good. Yeah, copper wire doesn't take long, but when you're making hundreds of it, which like I have been, it really adds up. Like there, with some cogs, just speeds up all my interim processes a lot. And there, I only have to make some of the circuit boards rather than all copper wire as well. We copy, and we got 48. Excellent. We grab some more furnaces, get this all building as well. So 10, good. Right, I think that's going to be all the this I need for a little while. Don't know if this is the most efficient layout for coal in this location, but it'll be pretty good. Pollution is now beginning to spread. $24. Good. You'll probably find out I've done this wrong, but I don't think it is. You need an awful lot of smelters. I think it is. 48 does seem a proper number. Normally I'm making a little bit more efficient. This will do. Build all of these as well. And I'm out of transport belt again. That's fine. Come on. Awesome stuff. Come on. Just keep mining all this junk away. Okay, I'm actually low on iron. Fantastic. So those all built. Let's go grab some more copper wire. Have that in my favour. Good. Of ingredients, well, that's fine. I have enough. Keep building the grid of power lines like so. I mean, it makes a really nice pattern. Yeah, so look at that. Really nice grid. I will need another underground belt job over here, like so. I know I could extend them further, it's just I like to keep them more consistent so I know exactly where I am. I like having to, where possible, I like to have them as short as possible, because then I know, yeah. I know, this is X resource or Y resource. Yeah, I could have fed this all on from half a belt rather than doubling it up. But it's done now. Yeah, because if I'd split the coal and the iron on, I could have merged it all on one, only had half the number of inserters. Yeah, because this all of this, the 12 will only service one line of belt, and this one, yeah. Could compress the whole thing together by a few tiles. Well, it's too late now. I'll leave it as it is. It will work. It would have been a lot cheaper to produce, is the main thing. I could have built it earlier. Whereas now it's just, it's taking me ages to build this. There's more copper cable going in. Well, once this is fully operational, we're going to have a brilliant starting point for our factory. Not going to really have to worry about resources for quite some time. Well, we will always have to worry about resources. What I mean by resource smelting facility, this facility will work really well until basically we have full of everything. Oh, you're full of copper. Okay. Everyone's full of copper. Everyone's full. Anyone not working? You are not working because you don't have an inserter arm. Anyone else not operational? So everyone else is awaiting more instruction. Okay, so you go down here. So filter. I want you to filter me. Right. No, left. Right. That one will link with this one, sort of, somehow. Clear all these trees out. I know they're good for removing pollution, but, yeah, you all must flow, right? That should work. Yeah, just... As soon as there's a gap in here, it should be filled up by this one. Yeah. Right, we've got our 2 main buses now, actually. Iron and copper. Get more of that done. And first bus, I need an additional bus, and that is green circuits. The green circuits are by far the most hungry facility. You can build it fairly early on. So it's actually building it here, hence why I'm chopping all these trees down. And where is it? So, it is under green circuits. There we go. I should probably make a better module. I don't think I've got one. Got some pretty good modules around here, but the green circuits, I think is the only one I've got. Yeah. The other things are the stations and the grid station. Oh, I do have a grid station for green circuits. I do. Oh, that is huge. Wow. That one I designed. Trying to remember if it was one I designed or not. There's a few which I basically took other designs and then improved on them or adjusted them to my own facility. I think that might have been one of them. Yeah, because go build. It's here, let's see. Move all these trees. Put another one of these down. Get some more of these going. And the new resource will go in here. This is going to be green circuits. Doing more of this. What am I short on? Iron. So I can just go place, place, place. This is why it's always worth keeping blueprints, even if you're not planning on necessarily using logistics. You could just save your patterns and just get them done really quickly. By the way, it's not allowed in the speedrun category. You can only, that's the case for most speedrun type things. You can only utilise what resources you create during games, such as saves and what have you. But I'm not limited by that, so I just build it what I like. I need more inserter arms, need more everything really. Right, so let's just connect. Let's good together. Excellent. We have resources moving. Not much moving currently, but it is moving. I think that's all the... It looks like all the... It's done that. Okay, we're concerned to have pollution is spreading quite rapidly. I believe there was some biter nests in this zone. So we're going to have to consider them sooner rather than later. And the belt goes underneath them all. I need to change some of these so they go onto different sides of the belt. Actually, you can do a merger over here, can't I? Which one? Just get a ton of those. Let's get a balance. Put a balancer on there. That'll do. And there we go. We have the 3 basic resources being produced. Green circuits are used in such quantity by so many things, I consider it is a purely base resource. Okay, I can get rid of this copper production here. So the main use for copper is electric wire. Well, actually, electric wire for green circuits, and I now have one of those as a production plant. Let's go make some more assembling machines, because I'm going to need a lot more. Tileable science. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant blueprint. I'm over an hour into the gameplay and I've barely touched research. So you can use research when you've got, you know, masses of production here. Let's go for... Is that tileable science, or would you prefer my science? I don't prefer my science facility. Let's clear out the trees. There we go. So I haven't got the green, but I might as well get the production facility down. At least blueprinted. There we go. So at least I've got those down. Oh. Yep, and then that's going to be iron input. That's copper input, isn't it? And I'm out of belt again. Just build belt. Just all of it. Just keep building belt. Doing it this way so that I can start using it straight away. Because if you do it in a single lump, it would make all the cogs first. And I don't want all the cogs. Da, da, da. Okay, I ran out of electric poles. That's good. Thankfully I have some wooden things so I can start that working straight away. Well, once I have the time, I guess. I'd go for the iron production there. Need the band. I need some more of the electric poles. Right, so you are now working to full capacity. Fantastic. So we're going to put the labs probably in this area here, actually. We'll just dump one here. No, don't need to be too fancy about it at the moment. Get the lab. Inserters on. Is that there? There. Also got the wires at least down, even if I haven't got the factories down. Okay, let's just get green circuits, so well, green bottles, so then I can get these working as well. And that will drastically improve our, well, our situation. Go. I'll put green exactly where I want them. So okay, and now I've run out of other inserters. get all these down. So, got any more normal inserters? Oh, more copper wires, isn't it? I'm getting lots and lots of red science, at least. We should make some more labs. About 10 labs or so to start with. The one lab is really not cutting it. It was never meant to. Down like that. You go in there. I should explain some of these things I'm doing. So this was quite simple. So red circuits requires copper plate and iron gear wheel. So one gear wheel, it produces it fast enough that this one gear facility would basically be able to keep all of these running, or near enough. It's producing pretty quick. It's actually, what's slowing it up is the inserter. So what I'll do to speed it up to start with is this. And this will actually speed up the production considerably because I haven't got fast inserters yet. Once I've got fast inserters, that'll make it way faster to produce. It's just being slowed up by the arms and how slow they are to pick up. Good, you're working well. What I could do with, actually, is still have a box of copper wire. So I think I'll actually have one box here, which just go into the copper wire, then it will empty into that one. But for now, I'll then have a box. If I do need any copper wire, I can just dump it down without having to really worry too much about what on earth I'm doing. Good, so you... No, excellent. Got four going now. All going strong. Go this way. Oh, I need some underground belt. Right, so, excellent. So with that down, let's go back to my green bottle factory. Place it down like that. So now you can see it's reacquired those as ghosts. Now when I put these down, I actually have the facilities ready and waiting to go, though I am a little bit low on iron. So let's grab some more iron so I can actually build some more of these things. Actually, no, why am I doing this? Grab a load of green circuits, even more. So all I need to do is make the gear wheels. Right, about that. Yeah. So that's really helped speed things up. That's green circuit input, and this is iron input. Let's set that. Round like so. And you also turn that round. Brilliant. Bum. Excellent. Now green circuits are being produced. Green circuits, green bottles and red bottles are now both being produced here. It's a good thing, so really be able to speed up our production. Let's get some the basic things like walls, military stuff. But I'll actually want to start producing some bricks, I think. Let's just get more miners. A little bit low on the production of ore. And then you place that's so. Come on. Boom. There's another few built up there. Military weapons. Good. Do with getting a machine gun. Getting rid of the pistol. This pistol is absolutely terrible. Really, really bad weapon. But it's good for killing a couple of biters. It's just, I think we're going to start meeting some other ones soon. Onyx, optics, all this. Landfill. And basic components would probably be worth going for. Things like, you know, starting the fast inserters. We'll do that. Look at that production. Still limited by the rate of the inserters there. See, now this inserter is going, it's working better. I'll knock it down a bit. I don't need red bottles that quickly because soon I'm actually going for electronics so I can get to fast inserters. Speaking of inserters, let us go into, not that. Did I forget to save the blueprint? I thought, after making it, did I actually forget to save it? Oh no, that's it, isn't it? No, that's the testing version. Save under grid. No. Belts. I made like a total basic resources thing. Oh, hang on. Let's just quickly save this as stream 1. Sandbox game. There it is. Blueprint. There's the inserter label. So it's lots of inserters. Don't know. What's it actually produce? It produces basically everything. It produces all belts, all inserters. I might just do that. I might just do yellow. Yellow that, and then yellow to green on that. Yes, this is just Belt insert. Do that. Brilliant. So now I actually have this blueprint, one which I designed, well, designing it for a little while because it's a combination of multiple different ones. So I normally have, this is my belts. So you have the ore and that coming in from two ways, and it just goes round and links up and everything. But and then you also have the inserter one there with a nice basic one. So red, yellow, and blue inserters, which is good. But at the same time, when you want to expand it, you can't because it doesn't really expand properly. This is all of them, and I've got, you know, everything set up so that it will all start operating. The only thing it doesn't produce is the green assembly machines, and it does require a couple of logistics inputs for the red advanced circuits for some of the components. But other than that, it is fully operational. But that's good. Go back to stream 1 now, and now I have this inserter system, so I can dump this in, and this is bigger than I thought. Wow. That's cool. It's not meant to be small. Let's place it down here, I think. Yeah. Now, what do I have these as? Just constant combiners, so I know which input goes where. Because once you come back to a system, if you haven't built it straight away, you kind of forget what you're doing. There's iron plate there as well. Right, for example, I need more of these, need more of those, need more of those, need more of everything. Bunk spill, cool. I get some, maybe some steel. Let's actually get this is here. See, I'm going to override some of these. Because I'll always upgrade them later. And then this one also does that. You just do that. And I ran out of belt again. Give me more belt. We design this without the use of substations, but it is, you know, my end, essentially my end game design. There's no reason not to fully expand it. Excellent. The merged belts going in. I'm missing a line there. Oh well. Fast inserters. Awesome stuff. Good. Fast inserters will really help the production of everything in this facility. Get a couple of iron gear wheels. There we go. Electric circuit and things, so they're a lot fast. They are a lot faster. Cosmetics done. Let's do some of the basic researches. Get a tool belt going. That'd be good once I've got steel. Let's just queue up some basic researches. Steel armor, bed belts. It's going to really speed things up this. Get some more of those built for me. Copy that over like so. I'd actually quite like to now put dust inserters on here. Do that. So that'll really allow them to keep up with everything. There you go. That up. Good. Good stuff. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very basic. Put you down there. I'm done. Go for all the cogs to start with. Move the substations because I can't use those yet, and they're just going to really confuse me with their zoning. So just get loads and loads of small poles because, well, small poles are just terrible. With all this, I can actually now start producing belts at a much faster rate. And this goes into a splitter there, another underground. Like that, another underground there. Gonna be a splitter to there. It's not just belts and inserters. It gets me the radar. More factories being produced. Let's actually remember to put in the arms. Should just be able to basically build up straight away like that, yeah. That is so good. Search arms. This is turned out pretty good. It's actually the first time I've tested this. Although I'd built it, I hadn't actually tested it. So, hopefully it's going to work. So So you can just sit into there. Don't think I can power that line from here. The small poles are just too terrible to do it. Where's the blueprint? Because now I've got some more blueprint stuff on it, I can actually put it back down. Yeah, this is going to work. Bring them all the way down here, and I'm out of belt again. Keep doing the underground belts, isn't it? And you could go that way, like so. So, like that. Right. Belt is being produced. Oh no, let's try to power all this stuff. The small poles are so bad. Okay, just keep going in the grid like that. Actually, that's powered most of them. Oh, stop. I wanted to get more boxes, not steel chests. Oh well. Wooden boxes it is. Okay, and you actually go into a box. You can go into a box, and you can go into a box, because I haven't got the upgraded parts yet. Right, there we go. Inserters, belts. All being made, I think. Nope. Oh, yeah. More wooden boxes for putting the repair kits in. Definitely need some of those. Keep them on my belt at all times. Oh, and I am missing that there. Fantastic, getting some fast inserters. I don't need many of you, so I'm going to block out everything but one filter inserter container. Oops, I don't need you, so take all that out. Brilliant. That's a fine production run I've got going here now. Got all the underground and belts and stuff there, so I can actually start working on some more parts. Oh, you both need exit boxes. You actually need to be built in the first place. There we go. Get another one of you. I probably don't need hundreds of your factories, so I'll knock it down to just a single box. Single part of the box. Inserter's doing fine. Producing speed is doing okay. Fighter's probably not going to be too happy with me. Then bring that down. Mines, I will always need more of. So I'm going to place one radar down here. I have another one around that area, and then we're also going to put one up by the power plant. Speaking of power, how's our satisfaction and production? They're doing alright. Do with producing more stone, get some walls built. As soon as we have some walls built, then we're going to do so much better the fences. For that, I need to build a stone facility. That's a lot of stone. We did not need that much stone. No matter. All going to furnaces. Get a dozen furnaces while I'm doing this. Go down here to grab my drills. Yeah, none of these factories are building particularly fast, but that's not necessarily the point of this. This is so that I always have everything being produced all the time. It's essentially what's referred to as more the community as a mall. You just go there and it has everything you need. This hasn't got everything I need, but it has a lot of things. So just come to this area and then I can get everything I need. Right, good. There's your Darian. I've just finished building my basic, belt inserters, basic resources production. So, yeah, good. Weapon shooting speed. Why is weapon shooting speed taking so long? Oh, right, it's a 100 research bottle thing. Fair enough. That makes more sense. Probably should add more drills to that. First of all, just maximize this out. We just go straight down the middle. I want to get it in. One, two, yeah. Probably about as good as I'm ever going to get, isn't it? I reckon I should be able to power all of these. Oh no, because I've got rubbish power lines. Fair enough. Now, let's just make sure it's all powered up. Can post 4 in there? Can, but I don't think I can power them now, can I? I can power them from this side. Oh, there's still one which is reduced. Yeah. No matter. Got pretty good, close up with the amount of production there. One, two, three. That's a pretty good amount of. Yeah, this will do. It's by no means perfect, but it will do. I need bricks, don't I? So how's best to place these? The bricks probably have to come down this way to get to the need to make wall. Or yeah, so. When we have the actual coal come up, never played Fortress Craft, so I wouldn't know actually. Let's do a grid down this way. There's one there. Alright, there we go. Neater. I won't put it past it. It's, you know, can't really go wrong with this sort of thing. Let's go this way to. Place that there, and now we can have the bricks come out of this way. And there. And I've left all my resources down below. Down I go. Right, let's get rid of these stones. Got rid of some. Nowhere near as many as I needed to, but got rid of some. Okay, copper is running low on that line. And just grab some more. Probably grab all of those. I don't need any more radar at the moment. I could do with 100 of those. Probably. Oh, I haven't got that many fast inserters. Oh, it's probably because the fast inserter is being lumped into filter inserters, isn't it? Yeah. So what are we short on? Iron is looking a bit rarefied. As is the copper production. So we're now actually maximising our production facilities. That's good. Adjusted the pattern, haven't I? I'm sure this is actually how I normally build them, with the red towards the bottom one, so it was a bit weird that I've done it the other way around for the other thing. Excellent. That's those now going to be produced there. So that's a lot of bricks. Now I'm just going to put the bricks in a chest because I'm going to need walls. Okay, producing a load of walls. I've got a mod to make them infinite. Because what I did, in initial settings, I reduced the sizes of the ore patches to being really small, and then I've got a mod to make them infinite, just so I don't have to worry about, you know, them at all. Because I much rather have a big expansive base, which I then don't have to keep on micromanaging as the resources come and go all the time. This resource patch would have been several times the size of this, so initially, so it wouldn't have run out yet anyway. I'm still going to have to focus a lot on the production runs anyway, because of the whole expanding infinitely and having a ridiculously huge base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. I could have just counted those up with the grid. Because I need. So it's 15 times. How fast is it? Is it 15 a second? Yeah, 15 seconds, so I need 30 of the darn things. Okay. Just to maximise the belt out. Oh! And the biters are here. Okay, I was not expecting them to attack from this direction. That is a pain. That is a real pain. How many is there? So that is 14 there. No, because I wasn't expecting the biters yet. There must be a nest over here. What's the pollution? Pollution is not being absorbed by biter nests. It must have just been like an incidental attack. Or an expansion, actually. Need another one, really. In a line. So it's the outer lines. Yeah, you're right there. Well, I think they do hurt people. That's kind of the point, isn't it? Right, that's not come out as well as I'd like. Put in some just random turrets around. Because they're military buildings, so biters are attracted to them, so it does really help just placing a couple of random turrets around. Like that. I'll do for now at least. Oh yeah, it's just a really, really big Gatling gun. It's quite... not very potent. Why haven't you not got anything? Oh, yep. Low on iron. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Let's get the iron. Of course! Makes perfect sense. Actually, they're actually only 10-round magazines. Yeah. The machine guns in this game are really bad. You want to try and get past the machine gun stage as quickly as possible. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I've got 30 of these things yet. I've got 31. Yeah, that'll do. Actually, do it the other way around. So go up. Right. So that one. That should merge them up nicely. What's the copper done? Pollution. Any biters' nests absorbing it? Yeah, I can't see any consumption, so it must have just been a ragtag group. It happens. With that tree. There. Oh, come on. Oh, just terrible holes. Oops. Goes right, there we go. Yeah, power's back on. Okay, or run faster. Not. Is it a fully compressed belt yet? Yeah, it's looking pretty well compressed. Only just got 30, so we might get another one just to speed up the filling up of the belt. So, oh, I can't. Let's build one from the tool belt. There we go. Oh, one place I definitely need to build a defensive turret is over by my power plant. Can't have that going down. But thankfully the gun turrets don't need any power. But as already seen, they use a lot of bullets. Yeah. Got like 50 rounds in it. You'll be able to kill out the small biters, which, because I am playing on a fairly easy mode to start with, I don't need to worry about the initial swarm, because the initial base on 100% would have been here, in this zone here. Actually, I think it was on this patch. But because I've doubled the starting area, I don't have to worry about that. Of course, made it hard for later on. I've increased the biters significantly. Just wanted it a little bit easier for the first time. Okay, so that's all. The iron is now reaching down to here. Okay, it's getting consumed rather rapidly up here. I don't need to be producing that many repair packs. Probably only need 100 in stock at any one point, so let's stop producing those. It will never be on sale. Yeah, it was a state ages ago they said they were never going to put it on sale. However, I think it did come on sale once. I think it was £15. They just ignored the whole, 99 pennies bit. Where's the next bit? So, heavy armor produced. Oh, that means steel production's done. Right. Big 6 furnaces. Oh, has it gone up? Huh. Oh, I think there was. Well, they did say they went up, actually. Yeah, it was only. Yeah, when I had it, it was 15 quid. So yeah, they must have upped the price. They might actually bring it down then, since they have upped the price. I think they said they were never going to reduce it past 15, but where should I put my steel production? Military science. Military science pack. What's that need? It needs grenade piercing rounds and wall. what I can do, a couple of furnaces. I can't really fit them in there, can I? Yeah. I put a couple of furnaces down here and operate off the end of this track. Get myself a little bit of steel for personal use. I need a proper steel production facility in a bit. This will at least get me some, so I can build a little bit of steel stuff. I'm going to build the steel down here. A little bit here, I guess. That might be a better place. I'll put it here. Because when you have steel, ideally you need steel coming in, because it will just consume everything off the iron belt otherwise. I'll leave it for the moment. These steel plates will do for me. Red going up. Let's do blue automation. That'll speed everything up being produced. Circuit network or engines. And the faster belts, yeah. Do that, then I can actually expand on this production facility down here. More iron plates needed. Okay, you actually tuned all that. Let's get some more of those going. Pick up stuff. More resources. Get a ton more ammo. Build some walls going. Do need some. I want to start clearing out spider nests. For now though, I'm going to build some defensive structures around my base. Just to hem it in a bit, I guess. A natural choke point. Let's go for this one. And there. It shouldn't be able to walk around. Good. This won't actually stop the biters at all, but it will just give me forewarning. It should alert me when the walls get breached, or at least damaged, so give me enough time to respond to the threat. Go over here, turn that in. Nah, it's the cliffs are just impassable thing. There's not actually high ground as such. You can just the way you get rid of the cliffs is you just hit them with dynamite. Move them that way. Yeah, no. It's a bit of a shame they didn't do anything like a bit like Age of Empires, where if you shoot across a cliff, you get bonuses or negatives depending on which direction you shoot across it, and that was a 2D for the most part. So yeah, it'd be neat if something that does get added in, but at the moment, no. Yeah, I did like the load of tower defense. So I used to play a load of them with mods in World of Warcraft. Not World of Warcraft, Warcraft 3. before I played World of Warcraft is what I meant. But yeah, then I played World of Warcraft and then I basically stopped playing tower defense forever. It was a bit weird. I think I played some of... what was it? Dungeon Defenders, played a bit of that. But it doesn't really feel much like a normal tower defense, does it? I made a few myself. There's a couple of decent ones. I was actually working on perfecting some balance of them, but I made a variant of the old Footman Wars. I did also actually try my hand at designing a Dota one as well, but obviously Dota won, but I did actually start playing around and start designing one, but it never went anywhere, because damn, it's a lot of work. It's a stupid amount of work to get it going, so kudos to the guys who actually managed to get it balanced to a sense that people carried on playing it to make it into its own game. Actually, let's go from this bit here. I don't know, maybe let's just keep going this way. Like, let's just link it over here, but it's a really long way then. I know, it doesn't really matter. This wall is just going to be it's basically a placeholder while I figure out where on earth I'm going to go with this factory. Just think of that. When it comes down to it, you know, the walls are just here to... I don't usually normally play with that many walls and defences. I normally go on the aggressive, and you know, if you kill the nests, then they can't spawn to attack you. And they only attack you once the pollution reaches them. Hence why I check the pollution, see if any it's being absorbed by nests, and it isn't. So, currently no threat. Because this is just a huge area here. What on earth do I link this up? Just link this over here. Then I only really have to worry about the southern defences. More ammunition. Should probably get myself a shotgun, but yeah, don't find them that good. definitely need to do is get myself more labs. I mean, 4 labs is nowhere near enough. Not a very good location considering everything else in here, but let's just move them. Yeah. Yeah, pick up all the bottles. There's a lot of bottles there, but will do. Four, good. And that there. As well upgrade them all while I'm here. Okay. And get rid of all these. Okay, just dump all more than one lap. Fair enough. Whatever. I won't need to restock for ages. I try and keep my conveyors fairly neat. They aren't, but I try to. It's... Although, you know, spaghetti is a major part of Factorio, it's nice to try and keep things a little bit neater. I'm going to run out of wolves, aren't I? 5 left. Okay. Get more walls. Observe the crash site for forever. Some fish, because I'm going to need to start going in on the offensive at some point. Fish, 15 fish. Good. Yeah, the reason I'm doing it like this is because it's for future proofing, because I'm eventually going to need belts on both sides feeding it with all the different types of bottles. What I should do is double up the number of labs I have. More cogs. That's doing well there. And plates. How many have we got? 8. Oh, I actually have assembling machines too. Cool. Go back to belt insert. Link there. Get rid of the substations again. There's one of you in there. That's the output sorted. Sorted, and I need the steel input over here as well. Okay. Forgot about the steel input. That's it, I need steel. There. It's not going to be an ideal way of feeding steel out of the base, but we'll manage. At least this way I can start automating production of those things. Yeah, it's getting fairly late for me, to be perfectly honest. Considering this for 2.5 hours now. Probably should have a little bit of a break. But it's Factorio! The factory never sleeps. Right, so let's go. These labs double up because you can feed labs from labs. Fantastic, that's good. I think my power production, yeah, my power production is getting a bit stressed. Oh, and coal is running low as well. That's, how many boilers have I got going? So it's 12, so I can do. Ooh, water's going green. Each of those is. I can't remember when you do it. So it's 16, so it's 20 of them. Okay. I only got 6, so I can have a lot more. First they pick up more these things. 50. That's probably more than I need. It is more than I need. Pick up 100 of those inserters. 23 assembling machines. Yes. And you. Let's get the fast inserters going on this. Yep, that's good. Upgrade all of those. That's going to produce the green circuits a lot quicker. Yep, see you around. Right, logistics 2. That is the next tier things. Good, now I can put the inserter doobie back in place. Done. Delete substations again, because I really don't need those. And load of those in. We've kind of got a lot going on in those. Good. Good. All these can be emptied into those, like so. Fantastic. Just remove all that. Hey. Way more stuff than I needed. It's a bit of a problem. Okay, can you fill up with those there? Fill everything up with the blisters and the inserters and all the stuff and... Right, way too much. I can throw those in there. Right, next research. Power poles. That would be nice. Okay. That would be very nice. So, extra belt space would be fantastic. I'm going to get landfill. Landfill is really, really useful. My pollution is getting close to this nest over there. I need to be aware of. Not necessarily action immediately, but something I definitely do need to be aware of. Five, 1, 2. And if there's any more of coal I can really do with it at the moment. Right, so that coal is now being produced en masse. Got to get more boilers. Two, 3, 4, 6, yeah. Then I can get 20 of them, so might as well. More iron plate needed. Along here, grab all of that. 2, 3, 4. Good. Two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That should get us to the maximum allowed there. Definitely allow us to fully exploit everything there. It's not receiving enough iron down here now. Yeah, that's kind of to be expected at the moment. Let's get the express belt, see if we can up the production of all of that. Actually, I can't because I haven't got the smelters. So let's start research on that. And then you can there. Excellent. Inserters, go! Good, and then you also fill up there. The output is also filled up with inserters and splitters, so... Oh, the green circuits are being produced nicely. Get all of those done. Can I do an upgrade on this? Can upgrade the iron production. At least the flow out of here. Might be able to keep things operational a little bit more. Particularly, I can now start getting more of this going down. Get these miners built. Can I build another one? No. I don't need another one anyway. Although it would be nice. It's not needed. Those all going up there. Excellent. So I need to do it the other way around, don't I? That way around. Like that. I can merge both sides here. That'll just stop it being overflowed on the one side. Good. Way too many of these lower tier resources. Should have limited them all to a single box. Probably should do that the same with these, but at the same time, I need loads of these. It's best just to produce pretty much as much as you can. It's better that way, really. Gonna upgrade all of my factories now. So that. There you go. Ton of upgrades done. Good stuff. Love little features, just rolled over like that. All upgraded. So advanced material processing, that is the steel furnaces. Awesome. Steel furnaces. Not Or lab research speed. Don't really mind so much about the speed, it's efficiency I more care about. Oh, I need some bricks. Excellent. There in the taskbar down there. What's our power consumption? Oh, we're low on power. I don't know. I'm going to be able to fit them all in. Really right. Yeah, because it's 60, isn't it? But 1200 divided by 60. 20. Yeah. It seems larger than I remember, but it'll be fine anyway. And just like that. Bring this all the way along. Fantastic. Coal production. Well, this production is now working a lot better. Use them all like that. There we go. Military pack's done. Good, let's get stronger explosives because I do want to be using grenades because they are amazing. What I do need to do is probably do a merger here. And then do a belt balance there, so we can start emptying this, so all of them can start working properly. Yeah, that's a lot better. Upgrade you as well. Back down to... yeah. Rid of my belts. Got too many of them. There, that would do nicely. It's more... I've taken down another couple of hundred belts, had loads on there. Time to replace all the furnaces. Now this is going to produce a massive increase in pollution. And I need more. Do I need more bricks? What do I need? Yeah, it's bricks I'm short of. Okay, got some more bricks. Good. Fantastic. These furnaces are working so fast that they are draining the ore field right at the moment. Another ore drill there. Probably about as many as I can get. How many am I short of? Got 43. Okay. Needs to be 60 to be able to utilise this belt. But, yeah, as you can see that it's actually consuming the ore way before it reaches. Oh, actually, we're still a little bit low on power. Can get some iron, please, dudes. More of that. Grab all the iron I can get. Okay. Strong explosives done. Good. Landmines? Oh, I haven't actually got landmines yet. I like landmines. Landmines are amazing. Where are they? And the flower? Where are they? Where are landmines? Under explosives. I think, aren't they? Oh no, it's cliff explosives. Oh, it requires... Yeah, that's it. It requires... Yeah. I actually need to get engines. Oh, okay. Let's get engines. Didn't know that was a thing. Apparently it is. Ah! Helps if I linked them with water. Steam engines work better when you put water into them. Or boilers, anyway. There we go. Yeah, steam engines are working better. The water is going green from the pollution. So we are getting, I think, 2 nests are now absorbing pollution at a very, very slow rate. And it's still nothing's consumed any yet. They're still okay-ish. Probably chuck all the wood in, yeah, try and get rid of it. Engine done. Nice. Do that, so get 41 furnaces, nice. Engine. I'll get myself a car or trains. Early trains are good. Early trains would be really nice. Not automated trains yet, but the early trains would be fantastic to get hold of. Any more than that? I'll do mostly. Probably don't need more than one box of them. That's quite a lot. I will need more later, but that will do for the moment, at the very least. Yeah, drills I'll keep going because you'll always need more. You think you're done, and yeah, you need the 50 or 100 more, and it's like, okay. I'm just putting now the fast inserters in because the power increase isn't that great. It's an extra 100 watts passive power. I think they have now been balanced that they all use the same power per item moved. But one thing which is nice is that they're fast enough to pick off faster belts. The other ones have a little bit of difficulty at times. That's those mostly done there. That's good. Railway is sort of finishing. Oh, fluids. I'm sort of churning through the research and not actually doing any of it yet. But, let's get everything replaced. All normal stone furnaces to steel furnaces. Though I don't think it's really needed. I probably don't need to up it any further now, but I will do, because, you know, I can. If I do start inputting more resources in from somewhere, I'd have to really churn it a long way. There's the coal up there. Okay, we're pollution being absorbed. None yet, but it will do. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14 more. That's quite a lot of stuff still to add. Four, good. Four, 5. think that's going to be all of them. Actually, what I need to do is, this is overfilling because it's not red belt. There, and then red down to here. Let's split it off. Yeah, that helps a ton there. It really helped to increase the speed at which resources come down. But there we go. With the red splitters, they actually fill to yellows, so really increase the rate at which we are able to expand the factory. And now all this is just suddenly producing at a much faster rate. Let's get a car going, so that'll be nice. Any more? No. All the steel ones have been upgraded. Let's do the copper ones now. There we go. Get rid of the stone furnaces. Do not need them. Well, not in any major capacity now. Oh, have I got all the steam engines? I do! Let's go place these down. Okay, da-da. Good, so it's consumption. I don't know if it's going to be able to pump enough water to reach all the way to the end there, but this is a good amount of steam engines there though. The maximum, yeah, 38, up to 38 megawatts, you know, as much as a single core reactor of a nuclear reactor. This is why nuclear reactors are so much better. Because a nuclear reactor would be at that sort of size. It's more expensive in materials by a long shot, but a lot smaller in space. That's going to really help us maintain our power for a good length of time. Any of these which is getting slowed down at all? A little bit around here, a little bit of congestion. Not too much. Just a bit more in like that. Yeah, just and then splitter, that. And nice. Like so. Good. Automobile, organization, automated rail transport. Be nice. Combat robotics. Automated trains. Train tracks. Wow. Well, you're always filling up nicely, that's for sure. Get more of these replaced. Dun, dun. Right. It's a slow process, but it needs to be done. I haven't got the robots to do it yet. We've got robots, you can do this a lot quicker, but rather get it sorted now. I don't have to worry about it at a later date. Nice, nice. It's been done there. Just chuck them all and then get rid of those. Oh, good. That's actually being used up. Get rid of those. Okay, so the iron is now not reaching down here as far as it used to. Probably just because of how much there is. And also because I'm upping the science production, aren't I? Yeah, when science is done, going along, it uses a lot of resources. But that's basically what your factory's for. The factory is to produce science. Everything is in the goal of more science packs. That might be a good goal of this factory. Make it a mega factory. 1,000 science per minute. So rocket per minute? That's Yeah, that's going to be a big factory. Yeah, I think it's a good project for this. Fluid handling, rail signals. Let's start getting all the basics down. Sulfur processing. Let's get explosives so I can then start work on the landmines. I haven't got the military research packs. Look at the grey bottles. Bring these all down. So, upgrade the splitter. upgrade this one as well. Now technically you can just make away with yellow, then red, then blue. You don't have to go all the way the same colour, but I just think it's just a lot neater. And in the grand scheme of things, it's not that expensive. But yes, if you're doing anything pure efficiency, then it's more efficient to do all the other bits, but really, might as well just fully maximise everything. Or, slow my rocket time by probably an hour or so doing it like that, but, I'm not doing this to be fast. It's about a stupidly large factory. Because of pollution. Pollution is now being absorbed by biter nests. Gonna have to deal with that. Let's get some grenades going. And plating coal needed. Okay. Wow. That's a lot of stuff. Just keep working on the grenades. They're going to need a lot to take out nests. Okay, that's producing everything there. That back out. Let's lob all those in. Get some out of those. Still trying to get rid of the... We're down to 500 though. Yeah, that's a lot better than the, 800 I was on, so... It's slowly but surely clearing out. You're sorted. Have to start building the next research pack, I think. Now I go into the tileable science. This is a brilliant little pack. Military science. It's coming from here, so let's clear out some of these trees. We should use grenades, but grenades are expensive for me at the moment. At the moment, it gets to a point where, they're cheap. Science pack is going to be pretty expensive to build. I don't make too many. I don't need to make too many of them to start with. Like, I will do. Okay, there's a lot of wood I'm carrying on this. Oh, and trees just lost some pollution. Lost some leaves because of pollution. Okay, that's not good. They can lose a lot of leaves before they stop absorbing much pollution. So, multiple stages, it's great stuff. Tileable science, military science pack. Like that, there we go. So, coal, iron, brick, steel. Common book, it has its own line really because of that. Let us create that extra line. Then I need a splitter. Oh, I've already got the bus splitters now. So it's coal and brick. So that'll be able to go to the new research station. What are you doing? Probably to exit this resource out, you know, to link up with this steel. And now I'll just leave the steel as it is. So I need to, you know, pick a fair bit for myself. That's one thing I haven't done. Didn't get electric poles being made there. Yeah. Right, that's a bit of an oversight. I'll get big electric poles and medium electric poles. And then build all these labs. Stack of them again. And lots of underground. This underground system is how you make it work, really, for compactness. We're going to go take a long route up here. Right. That's that being. Is that going to get produced there? What's that one? Oh, and I've run out of bits. Okay, that's fine. Let's go pick up more. This belt. We need a load more of those. Drop those in there. Drop those in there. Pretty much used up all the splitters. Good. Link all this together like so. Blink, blink, blink. Good. Come on, and that's there. All the way around. Up. Down, 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 down. On. So you go. So, right. Oh, messed it out. A couple little lines of about there. There, there, there. There. You have no power. Oh, that's because I've missed that power line. There. Any more? Yes, I'm missing more. I'll put this here as well. When that's that lab ready, I'm just going to need to put the inputs in. So I think that can go for next time, because this has been streams going on for almost 3.5 hours now. I have built up a substantial section of the base, got a good amount of smelting operation, got the green and red science, the grey science is being produced now as well. Fluid wagon is about to be researched, so trains can be in the works. Got plenty of steel furnaces being operated on, which is fantastic. Copper production is doing well. Basically everything, all the basic resources are now fully functional. So now it's moving on to the mid tier. This is a early tier base and it's fully operational, I'd say. So I will save the game. It's on stream 1. And I shall see you next time. Until then, thanks for sticking around.